Well, we have a cold night in the Northeast. A bad evening to be without a parka, but we are set for football at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we start Week 11 of the NFL season with a good one on tap, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the New York Jets.
To kick off.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Bruce Hall. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense for the Texans very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And they'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. He'll drop to throw. He's got his line back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
A gain of 9 yards.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on a 3rd down play. The Jets at 7 and 3 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. It's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Oh, under. 18. What's up?
Up the middle they go. Red. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You talk about this Jets defense. They enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 6. And the Texans 1st down.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he's got room. Still moving. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. 49 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame. And the elder statesman with a big run. He's hit that dreaded 3-0. He still can churn it.
I love the way you treat him with respect. Elder statesman. You didn't just call him an old guy or anything like that.
Elder statesman.
I love the way he can still play. Talk about running it with savvy now.
Now Stroud. Quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Brings up 2nd.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's caught inside at Smith. His first catch, good for 9 in the first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game?
Taking it right down Broadway. The way in. Touchdown, New York. Arian Smith, 61 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point just does sneak over the bar. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud looking to throw. Staying on his feet. Now he's swung up and taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Here's Ty Zentner now. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Jets will take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround? This is intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On the quick, right? Go.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. When you talk about this Jets defense, they enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
Texans football to start quarter 2, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Under.
Now a handoff up the middle. Red. And he's taken down inside the 30. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Texans.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, 28 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, cameras find him looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And past the 40. The throw is out of bounds. A first catch there for Wilson and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll set up the screen for Hall. Now inside the 25. Breece Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, 57 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives to see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down the field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that Chandler's used for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football.
Touchdown, Houston. Takedown, 72 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Cade York to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Paul want to give up the middle. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, right back to Hall. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back to throw now on first down. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll make it 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
This is 2nd and 8. Back to throw here. He's got Smith here. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40.
That's a gain of 6.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he is going to have a Jets first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
That's another Jets first down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Again, he'll drop to throw. There's some space here. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 23.
And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw again. On the out route, he completes it to Hall.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Stroud to throw it. He'll get this foot of the hands of Nico Collins. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
A gain of 12.
On the quick, right?
Houston.
Tony.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. An option handoff here to Mixon. And they'll take it across midfield down in the Jet territory. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Throwing now is Stroud. incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And Stroud now to throw. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets that incomplete to Wicks. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. They'll throw now on the final play. And his throw is going to be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing. Right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Here's Stroud. Got his man down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
A gain of 16 yards.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
First down.
Now it's Mixon running right. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Jets' 46-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Stroud.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now throw incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And Stroud wisely slides down safely after picking up the first down.
10 yards. And the Texans first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Texans.
They go play action here on first down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised them there with that blitz on first down, but give them credit. Stay cool under pressure and still found the way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Mix it up the middle. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Stroud out of the gun here. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a third down gain of 4. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line. They throw it out right complete. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now Hall to start the drive. They work this well upfield across the 45. 69 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Hall again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He gets it underneath to Hall. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll give the Hall. And some room to work. He's still on his feet. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with career touchdown number 75. And the Jets add 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
Jets 28, Texans 20.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
39-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Stroud looking to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Stroud. And the Jets pressure, 2 inches, down he goes. The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams there to bring him down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken on the 25. Nice move. Just a net of 34 there, following a punt of 44 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches and they talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday night prime time. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4.
Second and 12.
They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. He's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 40. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
At the 40-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. That one goes for 24 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Here's a second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Here's Hall again. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a third down and 4 now.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And the Jets are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for the Jets. First down.
He'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Back to the ground with Hall.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on first down, then ran it on second down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important third down try?
Touchdown! Eric Ingold, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Stroud will let this go deep for Collins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Out of the shotgun, they roll to Mixon. And a nice ran past the 30-yard line there. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Where's the hot?
Looking to throw. Stroud. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Quentin Williams able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. Well, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ready, break.
2nd and 16.
Now back to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Ready, ready.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
Back to 60, back to 60. 19 Lions, left leg 19. Cut 19, cut 19. 79 Brock, Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. And not nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Taken right around the 44. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At the 48-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
Number 6.
18. Out to the right, out to the right. Let the hot.
Back to throw. Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. From 10 yards out. And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And now in a 9-point game, they still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score. So here we go. They'll need the recovery, obviously, then a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie. And the Jets have got it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Pass the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, 41 yards. And the Jets have opened up a two-touchdown lead in this fourth quarter. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. But you said 3 rushing touchdowns, and of course throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
And he returns this to the 22. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
This is 1st and 10. Stroud. That is caught by Dell.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Right, Tony. 19 Texans. 11.
Now Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
South.
Stroud to throw it. That's complete to Dell.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 29.
2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's 1st and 10. Stroud looking to change the play.
South.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Caught left side, here's Dell. And a nice job of break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Here's Stroud.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
18. Oh, no. Hey, uno.
Stroud will look to throw once more.
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Jets 42, Texans 34.
Time definitely of the essence now. Just under a minute to play, and here we go. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
Recovered by the Jets.
Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Out of the gun, they run it hard. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Try to take this home. They'll run. They find some open field here. Now he's into the clear again. And he's across for a touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold him to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Pushing his way through. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Stroud to throw it. And it's going to be incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Throwing now is Stroud. And incomplete.
That is smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Let's go now. 19.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And they'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall